Cassius goes to Miami.
Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth.
One of the best trainers in the business.
How y'all feel out there?
And then he met a man by the name of Abdul Wahab, Captain Sam.
My father was the captain of Miami Mosque. This was the area of the mosque at that particular time. He's out pushing the Muhammad Speaks newspaper. He hears a guy from across the street.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Why are we called Negroes? Why are we deaf, dumb, and blind?
I'm watching Blood Brothers.
Everybody making progress, but we're so far behind.
Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali.
I said, you hip to the teachings. Yeah, man, I'm Cassius Clay. Right away, they had an automatic chemistry.
There's no sense for most of America that Cassius Clay has a secret, that he's leading a double life.
In 1959, Cassius Clay is in Chicago for an amateur boxing exhibition. He had some free time, he's out on the street, and he sees members of the Nation of Islam. And one of them hands him a record. A White Man's Heaven
is a Black Man's Hell by Louis X, eventually known as Louis Farrakhan, at one time known as Calypso Jean the Charmer.
Before we came to America, we were living in the East by the Nile River.
So Cassius takes this record back to the people and he plays it over and over and over again.
My friend, it's easy to tell. Black man's hell.
Black man's heaven. Black man's hell. That's your boy Faker kind of song. Y'all need to check this.
Gym in Miami.
I'm a little disappointed. I just, man. So I guess, I don't know how to take no viewers, no live viewers. I mean, I told y'all a couple videos ago, I am somebody. You see what I'm saying? I am somebody. I'm gonna grow this channel. I just want to do it organically. You see, I want to do it organically, right? That means, so y'all gonna be seeing some marketing, but me going live is giving people a chance the haters that's want to keep things street, right? Where you can only hear them in the street. That's ridiculous, man. Keeping things street, keeping misunderstandings and conflict street lead to violence. Why would you want to lead to go to violence? Talking or communicating could, put any misunderstanding to rest, man. I think it's I think it's I think it's childish and ignorant, to want to not address people publicly. See, YouTube and internet, if you use it right, can be like a court where all sides can be heard and the audience, the people can weigh in and give advice, solution, say who right, say who wrong based on their knowledge is, it's people with more knowledge than, conflicting parties. So, it's kind of lame, right? That, you know, uh people I've been talking about, don't take today's format and just swat me like a little gnat, like a little fly. Just tell me to stay down. You see what I'm saying? See, I don't know about my 100% accuracy about my theories, but I'm about 98, 97, 95, 96%. I'm in the high 90th percentile of giving you accurate information based on, the information that's already out here, about 20, 25 years old information. So I'm not telling you no falsehoods, and I ain't trying to uh uh I- I'm not seeking fame for banging on famous people. It's just, I'm dealing with this, how it's being given to me, or how uh people are trying to handle me. I am somebody. It's like you. I am somebody. So, oh man, the day is the 11th, September the 11th, 2021. Knowledge, wisdom. I was riding home today and I say, I seen never forget, always remember. They talking about the towers falling. All never forget, always remember, right? And I'm like, so they want you to remember how the United States government got us hit and got like 3,000 people killed. You see, never forget that the U.S. military, the government sent the U.S. military to occupy Holy Land, so they say. And so the U.S. was in violation. It was trespassing in a country that they were not welcome, and we got hit for it in the way of a 9/11, the planes hitting the towers. Right. So, man, never forget, man. I think Joe Biden is about peace, man. He is withdrawing down U.S. military presence in the Middle East, and we are allowing the Taliban to take over. I think that's right. I think the Taliban is going to be the government in Afghanistan. I think that's correct. But man, that ain't, to me, that ain't none of our business. And I think we got hit for meddling over there too long. See, you know, and so it was poor wisdom on the United States government part, and very little knowledge. Knowledge was not used to let us get hit like this. See, they say the CIA and FBI had warnings and data that this was going to happen, but they didn't even talk with each other at the time, which led to the destruction of New York and the country, the Twin Towers. So never forget how the government got us hit. Never forget that the government got us hit. So, Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about a couple things, man, today. Uh, man, yeah, I'm gonna finish watching that Blood Brothers, We Are Brothers, and you got Marcus Garvey son on there, and he don't credit Wallace W. Farr Muhammad for starting the Nation of Islam. He created like this Farr and gave credit to Elijah, and then you got Muhammad Ali brother on there, look just like him, and you got the God on there. He doing double duty. You got Melchizedek on there, um, talking in his FOI hookup, talking about the Nation of Islam. So I don't know what's up with that, man, but he, he is also a representative of the Nation of Gods of Earth, Melchizedek. Uh, what else? People say, well, I believe the fallout. I'm gonna address this. I believe the fallout happened because I think Malcolm was like 20 years, 20 years, 15, between 15 and 20 years older than Muhammad Ali, right? He was between 15. Malcolm was born in 1925, I think, and Muhammad was born in 41. Well, that's 16 years. So he was like 16. I think Malcolm was born in 25. I think, right? So he was like 16 years, if that date is right, 16 years older than uh, Muhammad. Malcolm had experienced, a whole lifetime of experience, right? And so they say, well, you know, what happened? Why didn't Malcolm convince Muhammad to come with him? And you see, it's a clip of Muhammad saying that Malcolm betrayed Elijah, right? That ain't true. That's Muhammad young mind. And Malcolm, I think, took the position as I'm not gonna argue with you, and I'm gonna go and do me. And I think that's what happened. Um, Meaning Muhammad. And it's like the Nation of Islam, Muhammad Ali, follow the man, Elijah, and not the Quran. You see what I'm saying? Not the teachings of the Quran. They they want to protect the man, but not the philosophy. And the man Elijah is in discord, or not not living according to what he preach and teach from the Quran. And that's what Malcolm issue was. Y'all want to follow Elijah, but you don't want to follow the Quran. And so Malcolm said, and so Malcolm taught them. Malcolm taught every student to never turn on the Nation of Islam, never turn on Elijah Muhammad, never turn on. Malcolm taught them that, and he taught them that too good. And I think they mistook that as, even if he turned, then y'all got to do away with him. That I think they read into that wrong. Y'all, if y'all gonna back Elijah, but you let that man go. Let any man that leave in disagreement go do them. You got the knowledge, the Quran, to defend the Nation of Islam. And they can't never do that. They cannot use the Quran, the Quran today to defend Elijah Muhammad today. So, yeah, Malcolm won that argument. And so if Muhammad wanted to go to the Nation of Islam, didn't want to roll, then Malcolm understood. And he wasn't finna argue with him. He wasn't finna argue with y'all. So, yeah, man. And so I'm gonna talk about faith real quick, right? Faith. And so, a lot of people have faith in religion, the church, other people, and the mystery God. People develop faith through studying and being and conditioning and programming themselves to believe, which is faith. But to believe or to practice faith is an absence of knowledge. See, we got to be more grounded in knowledge, right knowledge of whatever we trying to get through. By using faith, we got to use right knowledge instead of faith. Knowledge, faith is an absence of knowledge. And so we need to, in the nation of God's earth, we strive to establish a relationship with knowledge. That means we got to get all the books, all the internet credible sources, and learn about what we want to pray about, we need to learn about. So all that faith stuff is an absence of knowledge, right? Faith is not having knowledge, wisdom, or understanding. Uh, faith is having complete trust or confidence in someone or something. Right. I did have a good one. Faith is the absence of knowledge. Faith is a strong belief in God or in the doctrines of a religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof. Strong belief in God or in the doctrines of religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof. See, faith is lack of knowledge, you see. Faith is confidence in what we hope for and the assurance that the Lord is working, even though we cannot see it. Faith knows that no matter what the situation in our lives or someone else's, that the Lord is working on it. That's a definition of faith. And the Lord, we can't see the Lord in the nation of God's earth. The Lord would be us, and we would be seeking, the right answer for somebody by doing research, asking questions, doing research. You see. So y'all keep that in mind. Faith is an absence of knowledge. You can't make a decision about your life or your child's life or your loved one's life on faith. That decision got to be made based on all the knowledge you gather, making a sound, general, educated decision. Not an educated guess, but an educated decision based on knowledge. Now I know I'm scared somebody got faith they're gonna go to heaven, man. We study the sky. There ain't nothing up there but sky. You know, I done told y'all planes fly at every altitude. You know, they're getting ready to send some regular citizens around the world, around the globe, on the edge of outer space. So, man, when did the first man walk on the moon? That wasn't done by faith. That was done by knowledge. When did the first man walk on the moon? You understand? So that's all I want to talk to y'all about faith, man. And I'm gonna get into, why I think there is no black mafia family. There is no black mafia organization. Now, black mafia family could be going on and organized underground, wherever. I don't know. You know, I believe that the current people that has been labeled or self-called Black Mafia Family BMF is not a real not a real Black Mafia family, not a real mafia family. I I disagree with the assessment if the dude Beach named named himself and his clique, his gang, Black Mafia Family. I don't know much about him. I don't even know the dude. Like I said, my knowledge of this dude come from somebody that I used to run with back in high school, who was running with him and then come running with me. And I was never enticed into doing what they was doing. It was my decision. They told me that. They say, dog, it's your decision. If you want to get out, it's on you. I ain't, I'm not trying to make you get out. So, uh, yeah, you know. But yeah, man. So, for the most part, the title Black Mafia Family is given to the crew or the group that is under surveillance, that's being investigated, and then later brought to justice. See, if you search history, there has never none of these gangsters, Nicky Bond, Frank Lucas, Frank Matthews, uh, Freeway Ricky, Maserati, Demetri Hollowell, YBI, the Fat Man, Eddie Jackson Sr. None of these dudes that was gangster never referred to themselves as the Black Mafia Family. They knew some mafiosos, but and so when they compared themselves to the mafiosos, they didn't have an organization like that. So they couldn't go around. They was getting money like the Italian mafia, but you know, that was it. The Italian mafia has a hierarchy, of the, head, and you got the capo, lieutenants, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and and so, they know they not black mafia. And for this dude to call himself that as, the head of that is ridiculous. Dude didn't complete the ninth grade, and if you do your homework, you got uh some of like Tony Soprano, it's fiction, but it's loosely based on real mafia family, went to college. You know, he graduated high school, went to college, and he inherited the position of head of his family of New Jersey from his father, who was an Italian mafia. His father and his uncle was in the Italian mafia. Uncle June and his daddy Tony Soprano Sr. Right, and they all family. Tony called his wife cousin was he called him his nephew, but that was his wife cousin Chrissy Montesanti. See what I'm saying? And so they all was, you know, related. And they fathers was mobs. Chrissy father was a killer for Tony Soprano. His father and Tony Soprano. Right? And the real Italian mafia set up similar. They side married they friends sign, they create a family for real. And then they look out, they help build w- within their own family, which which stretches out, reaches out to the rest of the Italian community. You see, they're about building and establishing bonds and strengthening those bonds through family. Now they may disagree, fall out about money, kill each other. Yeah. But but their foundation is striving to be family and helping when the mafia uh is in control financially, or got enough money to give to loan, then they help legitimate family members build. They offer them a loan, help them get their business going. Sometimes it work out, sometimes it go bad, but this what they do. You ain't never heard of Big Beach doing nothing like dude is by himself. He ain't about he ain't educated to know how to do nothing but barely take care of himself. For him to name himself that, he don't know the history. The Black Brothers Incorporated in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. The Philadelphia police and FBI referred to them as the Black Mafia family. You know, maybe because they were so close, but the book don't tell how they family. They was crews and friends, and they was united through the through Temple Number 12 Nation of Islam, which made them brotherhood. But they wasn't like kinfolk, marrying kinfolk, building with kinfolk, taking that kinfolk and saying the police gave them that title. You see what I'm saying? So there ain't never been no Black Mafia family. And Beach and him and Southwest Terry, they don't get along. He don't get along with his own family, from what I did heard. He don't get along with his father, his sister, or his brother. And he a mama's boy. So, and he a ninth grade dropout. And so the only thing they did was made millions selling drugs. They made millions. Selling drugs don't mean you Black Mafia family, mean you a drug dealer. You see what I'm saying? I think the DA called them a gang. I think that the DA said you ain't no uh mafia thing. You're more like a gang. You see, Meech ain't the head. So, and this why he running in so much trouble. Cause in the street, in the real world, he in over his head, right? And he in over his head. And so he quick to go, "Well, I'm Black Mafia. don't nobody be out, and don't no Italians be out talking about I'm Italian mafia. You gonna find out one way or the other if you get into some kind of beef with them. Gang Crips where they Crips. A gang member by their colors. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So he quick to go, I'm black. That ain't black. Black mafia don't do that. You ain't supposed to do that. That's like snitching. See, you intimidate or scare that people. So he be trying to scare people with I'm black mafia so they back down. And so when they don't back down and a beat pop off, he done told on himself. See, that's how dumb he is. He tell on himself when I'm black. Mafiosos don't do that, right? You know. Mm, See what I'm saying? Mm. So yeah, man. He bought himself, and I come to learn through the grapevine that Meech Beach is he a big time liar. At Club Chaos, the aftermath. He well, the aftermath. It was said he called Dexter Dexter Sosa Dexter Sosa Hussein. He got it. That's like his brother-in-law, his son uncle, and told him what happened. And Dexter wrote a book about it. Well, it's two sides to every story, and people on Wolf's side say that's a lie, right? It ain't even go down like it's 100% fabrication. Now it ain't I'm just reporting how fraudulent this dude is because he still be thinking the boss of everything, even my lane. And you ain't the boss of my lane. You a faggoty cent, right? So, and it come and so he said, even Gene got the story wrong, and Gene was real good friends with Wolf and Riz, right? And he got the story wrong. Wolf was at another club, like I said in the video. Y'all can watch Cavario tell this. He was in, and I think Riz, me said something to Riz file. Riz counted off 35 dudes. He called Wolf. Wolf got over there, and now I hear Wolf ain't even going to club. They went outside. Words was saying they say Meech shot at them first, and then when his gun ran out, he turned to run. And that's how he got shot in the head. I don't think he know who shot if because they say Wolf was calling more brothers there to back them up because being Memphis was 35 deep. But when Meek's gun went empty, he turned to run and got shot in the head. I think he just blamed Wolf because he know Wolf. He got uh he got pictures with he got pictures. That's Meech and Wolf, you know. And then, people say that Meech may have been fighting over Wolf. You know, I think he may have had a crush on him. And so you see how when you know Wolf a good friend, and when Riz called Wolf, you know, Wolf came a running, and you know he backed his friend up, and they was hanging, I guess, through Pussy Combs dealings or parties or whatever. That's how they met, I guess, Meech and Wolf. But yeah, man, you know, he was fighting over, fighting over, he was fighting over Wolf. You know, I think Gene said he gave him a shoot. I think Meech wanted Wolf to join him, and Wolf ain't want to join them. And I think Meech just tried to take it out on Riz, and Riz like, nigga, I don't care who you fuck with, and you know, uh, uh, I don't care what you do, and you know, Wolf, you know, he tried to just out of jealousy and ignorance mess with Wolf friend. And Wolf showed up and showed him who he was down with, you know, who his real friend is. And so this what kind of punk dude Meech is, for real. And wasn't even about no girl. Wolf one day, no girl. He didn't go in the club. You know, he stayed outside, and you know, they come outside. And then I guess all hell broke loose. So yeah, Wolf, Meech was fighting over Wolf. Think he probably wanted to get into bed with him. You see what I'm saying? Look at this picture, man. Dude look all blue out and shit. Look at him. That's Wolf in the hat. That's Meech with no hat on. You know, he Pussy Comb bodyguard. That's Wolf and Pussy Comb. So yeah, they were some real serious brothers, man. You know, be a bodyguard. You know, you gotta be a real serious dude. Say right here, his mother was his mother, Meech's mother was snitching. And say right here, Big Meech take charges to save mother. You know, his book say, you know, his mother got caught. You know, then it say he met Leroy Cohen. Some people say that book he wrote, it ain't all true, right? So y'all got to check that. You know, some this you know his discrepancy say he really ain't fly Suge home. He really ain't going to cruise with Pussy Combs on the vacation. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But it's you know, I think he really out of jail, and so you know, y'all got to ask. Well, here go. That's a Riz right here. I wonder if Gertie ever passed me in the street. Right. So they was real good friends, man. I don't know, man. You know, they say I don't know people when they get in beef with organizations, gangs, FOI, Black Mafia, so-called Black Mafia family, and that kind of drama take place. You know, some people they tend to lay low. People think they dead. You know, I wish somebody from that side just tell the truth about. You know, is Meech lying or not? Because for the last 3, 4, 5 years. He been calling Wolf a hater. You know, somebody need to defend them. Stop letting these lies ride. These dudes uneducated and they make millions. You know, they get paid the entertainment for their fake story. Why the people, you know, the victims of their ignorance don't get nothing. Y'all gotta speak up, man. Somebody from y'all camp need to speak up. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yesterday 9/4. 9/4. 9/4. What day was that? Yeah, that was Saturday. Huh? Yeah, 9/4. I was oh, Labor Day was the 6th. Damn, 9/4. I was cutting the grass. Was Saturday, and a black Rolls Royce bent the corner on me. Now, I done seen Phantoms over here, Maybachs, you know, Range Rover Benzes, Escalade. That's all common in my hood. But a black Rolls Royce come up the street and bust a left right in front of my crib. I'm like, whoa. Talking to my neighbor. I say that's a Bentley. I say that's a Rolls. And it you know has some light skinned dude and some young girls, some baby girls in the car, and look like a Spanish woman or something. I'm like, oh, nigga didn't put up on me, right? So yeah, man. So you know, man, seek the truth. That's all I'm saying. Stop hyping these dudes. See this dude is ego driven. You know, stop hyping this dude up with the believing he get gassed up that journalists and educated people believe him without even questioning. So, you know, just seek the truth. That's all I'm saying. Seek the truth. I can be wrong. Ain't got a problem with it. Long as the truth come out, King Truth is Allah is my name. Seek the truth. That's all I'm saying. Seek the truth. Don't worry about where I'm is. Right? So yeah, man, you know, Facavelli, right? Two Facavelli. Man, these dudes, they need to grow up. Man, they done sit 20 years, 20 plus years and can't get a high school education. That's lame to me. Get record royalties, publishing checks, movie money, and can't complete high school and get further further the education. I don't feel that. I don't have no respect for it, right? And so, you know, he died or faked his death. And from what I hear, he did not take no woman. He don't have a woman. You know, I think he punishing himself for raping that young woman. See what I'm saying? You know, when I think he would die when he died, you know, or when he faked his death, I think he was looking for killers. And the question is, why didn't he tap the outlaws of thug life? You know, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, he would, why didn't his best friend Afula or some of them do something? You know, Mutai, one of the outlaws, Napoleon say, you know, he sent told him to go beat up Sam Snead one day in the studio. Now Sam Snead, you know, Sam Snead wrote my jam. You better recognize. Right, y'all check that song. I can't play no music on here because they take the video down because I don't have permission and I'd be violating copyright laws if I play my music, so I can't play the music, take the video down. But yeah, check that song. You better recognize. And you know, for no reason, Tupac a jealous dude. I'm coming to see, right? Tupac 9th grade dropout. He want to fight Sam Snead. That's Dr. Dre artist from Pittsburgh. He want to fight Sam Snead. Sam Snead ain't done nothing to Tupac. He jealous. Meech want to fight Riz over Wolf. Riz don't go that way. And, you know, he jealous. He fighting over Wolf. He ain't fighting over no girl. He fighting over Wolf. You see what I'm saying? That's my theory. Now I come to realize he fighting over Wolf. You know, probably want Wolf for more than bodyguard work. You understand? You know, I think Meech, sweet. Seek the truth. All I'm telling you. I'm not. Seek the truth. Right? And you know, I think Tupac, man, Tupac manure, right? Now the story goes he got married in jail. You know, he got a wife in here. So he got married in jail to Keisha Morris. In jail when he was in jail for the sexual assault rape, right? He got married, got married in jail. Later the got marriage got annulled or heard. Why would he get married in jail have to come out the sexual assault? I believe he's trying to cover up the sexual assault and the fact he may be a little sweet himself. You see what I'm saying? Lie detection tests, all you know, lie detection tests, right? Then I don't know what to be true. You know, y'all need to step to Auntie Jada about this. But it's a story say Tupac come to live with Jada and Big Auntie, her mama, right? He come to live with them in high school. Now she met Tupac in high school, and she won't get mad. She met Tupac in high school, and then he get to live with him for a period when he was going through his they homelessness period. I don't know. She won't uh verify or deny, right? And but I if it ain't true, I think he tried to use Jada and Keisha Morris to cover up or to build to show a different character. You see what I'm saying? But Jada do got an interview and said Tupac only had like 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of underwear, and he was sleeping on the floor on a mattress. So I can't remember if she said yeah he come to live with them, but if he did, he trying to cover up the rape, right? Like he down with. Then he it's a rumor say some we made Madonna take a lie detector test about having sex with the dude. Lie detector test say she didn't have sex with Tupac. That's what the lie detector test say, right? So this dude was front like he a ladies man and really ain't that. He just bad with women and raped this girl. That's the truth about Tupac manure. He didn't take a wife when he died, and he been pestering me for real. Who am I? King Truth is our lie, right? So yeah. Then Mutai when I wanted Young as Outlaw say, you know, he wanted to fight, he was gonna beat up Will Smith. Tupac can't beat Will Smith. I ain't on Willard. I ain't on him. You know, when I back people, they are you on that man. I'm not on Willard, right? But I believe Willard, Will Smith, Fresh Prince could beat Tupac and Mutai ass at the same time. You know, people underestimate Will because he comedian. You know, he like to make people laugh and shit, right? Do the clean rap. Parents don't understand. Right? You see what I'm saying? But you make Willard mad and you go fuck with his wife, he will beat Mutai and Fagavelli ass at the same time. And let Charlie stand back and watch and hold the heat. I'm telling you. Will would beat Tupac ass and Mutai ass at the same time. For real. Jada get mad. Will, get off them. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't no, I ain't trying to start no fight. You know, Tupac really a weakling. He can't fight. See what I'm saying? He, you know, so it's no competition. And they would have got stomped out by Will. For real. Right? So, man, got through that, right? I'm gonna talk fake account, very stupid. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh man, yeah, water. But yeah, fake account, very stupid. You know, they starting to address me. You know, my position. Malcolm wasn't coming back to the NOI, right? And you know, he like putting lies as answers in the atmosphere, right? Like he recently said when I talked about Malcolm got assassinated at an organization for Afro American Unity, the OAAU, Organization of Afro American OOAU, Organization of Afro American Unity event, 1965, February 21st. He was gunned down. And Faker Khan said he shouldn't have done that. You know, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have been Faker Khan put a lie out there like he was wrong for doing that. Like he didn't have no freedom. And if that's the case, you know, the Nation of Islam is very deceptive. They was plotting on it from the beginning. You know, the moment he left, March 1964, you know, they was trying to get him. Malcolm was a free man. And, you know, he gave a speech, gave a press conference, and the Nation of Islam followed up with a statement saying Malcolm was suspended 3 months. He decided to go his own way and do his own thing. Now, Malcolm wasn't supposed to do that. They would have said something different. You see what I'm saying? So Faker Khan full of shit. He's stupid. He's very stupid. See what he used to do before he become the NOI dude. He was a calypso player, nightclub singer, doing drugs and shit at fake account. Oh man. So no, I don't believe that Malcolm wasn't coming back to the NOI. Man. He had proselyte converted to Orthodox Islam. And it's some letters out there that I on them videos. He dissed Elijah Muhammad. Don't know he wrote them. Betty wrote them, but he wasn't coming back for real. So now we're gonna get to the proper order, right, of Biggie getting it, right? The proper order. Man, Gene, all right, man. I jumped on Gene about Greg Kading. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, Greg Kading know what he talking about. He is seasoned, decorated. I mean, but I always disagreed. I mean, I didn't know Greg Kading was that strong against saying Pooch. This blood named Poochie done it. And Gene would bang on Greg Kading every time. I say, Gene, man, start that man out. You wrong, Gene, you wrong. And Gene last video, he going off on Greg Kading. I'm like, man, so I've been searching discernment. I've been searching. Man, Gene, all right about Greg Kading. You know, Greg Kading, Gene then locked on to the LAPD and Greg Kading being corrupt ain't shit, right? And I say, damn. So now I see what Gene's saying about that, right? Right. And so 1994, this the proper order. This the proper order of Biggie getting shot, right, in Los Angeles. And subsequently succumbing to his injuries, right? Fake beef with Two Whack Manure in 1994. Million Man March, October 15th, 1995. Pussy Combs and Gene guess a fake account. Got in a car accident 1996 with Lil C's, fractured his leg, his femur, or something. Was fucked up. Had to do 6 months of rehab or some shit. He was fucked up. 1996, he chilling at home in New York rehab. He chilling at home in New York rehab. Get a phone call from Pussy Combs saying come to Cali. This March 1997. March 1997, he landed in Cali. He did some radio and TV interviews, and was chilling around at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Gene made a mistake on Vlad and said the Peterson Museum was in Beverly Hills. Big and them hotel was in Beverly Hills, but the Peterson Museum is in Los Angeles. You know, Wilshire Boulevard run like telegraph. All from city to city, Dearborn to Detroit to Redford to wherever, right? Southfield, Bloomfield, wherever, right? He did some interviews hanging at the hotel in 1997. Pussy Combs and Gene go to the Soul Train Awards. They argue with FOI was official Soul Train Award security. Pussy Combs get in an argument. Pussy Combs get in an argument with an FOI security who told him they can't walk through this way. Pussy Combs attempt to turn up on the FOI, so much so that Mustafa is called in. Who is Mustafa? Mustafa is national head of the Fruit of Islam, the FOI, and is one of the sons of Farrakhan, right? Farrakhan. And so Mustafa's called in to calm the situation down. Now, why did Pussy Comb think he can walk that way? Let me take you back. 1995, Million Man March, Pussy Combs and Gene, I don't know who else, was guests of Fake Con at the Million Man March. This is according to Gene, Big Gene Deal Show, right? 1995, they was guests of Fake Con. They had backstage access at the Million Man March and was with Farrakhan before he went to the Million Man March, a guest at his house that he rented in DC or whatever. And so we fast forward back to 97, he arguing with the FOI because he can't go through that door. The son of Farrakhan and the head of the FOI come out. I don't know their proper titles. I ain't no Nation of Islam groupie fan. I don't know their proper titles. And break up the thing. Biggie misses his flight out. They say Biggie was supposed to fly out later on that evening. Pussy Comb say, don't worry about it. Later on, I don't know the time, probably about, I don't know the time. They attended Kidada John. I think I'm saying Kidada name right. It's Kadida or Kidada. It's Kidada and Rashida. They Quincy Jones' daughters. You know, I don't know how many daughters he got, but you know, these the ones being in the entertainment business. Kidada and Rashida. So, you know, he went to him, Big Gene, everybody went. All the bad boy artists, not all of them, but everybody, Big Entourage and Pussy Combs and Gene, went to Kidada Jones' Soul Train after party at the Peterson Museum in Los Angeles. Right? Now, Pussy Combs selected this party. And, you know, I told you, you know, him and Suge got history. You know, before Suge was CEO of Death Row, he was a bodyguard. And he would bodyguard Pussy Combs when he come to LA. And so I can believe that and they had, what is this? And they had a problem because Suge was friends with one of Pussy Combs' baby mama, and she was in California. And so Pussy Combs with Suge. And so Pussy Combs know where Death Row offices was. And the Peterson Museum is down the street from Death Row offices. And he selected Kidada Jones after party, which is 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks down the street from where they was. Right? Now, if you follow Big Gene, you know, Big Gene been banging on his former employer, right? Wolf, Rez, Gene, they always security for Bad Boy Records and Pussy Combs, the CEO of that, right? No, I'm not. And so, you know, he picked this particular event. It was parties being held over. Their main man, Steve Stout, was throwing a party up in the hills that they could have went to. But they went to this party down the street from Death Row, picked by Pussy Comb, right? Now, why? And so I tell you this, you know, he picked Kidada, but he wasn't crazy about Kidada because Gene say at Jack the Rapper, one of them hip hop events, you know, she walked over to the table and was being friendly, and you know, he was gonna let her drink some urine that he put in a cup because he couldn't go to the bathroom because he was going up on the stage next. And Wolf come over and take the cup from her, say don't drink that, right? So he wasn't crazy about Kadida. I can't think. I can't never say Kadida name right. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, and you know, Tupac used to date Kadida. She was with him in Las Vegas when he got shot. She was at the hotel, at a casino or something. She was waiting on him to come back to the hotel. I guess he ain't make it back. And so you know, so down the street from Death Row, and so now remember, Pussy Combe got an altercation with the FOI, you know, doing official security at the Soul Train Awards. And so they at the party and they being mean mugged by an FOI. They being stalked in the party by an FOI. It's a picture of that. It's a back of this dude, FOI, or dressed like an FOI, looking at them. Is really a real. I seen it. I think they put it out then and before, right? So they lead a party. So they lead a party. They in two Suburbans and another security trail car. Gene say the 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 movie City of Lies is a big lie. That's why it's called the City of Lies. It's 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 not accurate, right? And and so they lead a party. They're in a parking structure. Gene say the dude walk up, the same dude that mean mugged him in the party that dressed like an FOI, walked up, looked at his Suburban, walked off. They put out on the street, waiting on Big. Big and them pull out. They rolling down the street. They get to a light turning red. Gene and Pussy Cone go through the light. Gene wave his hand out the window, say, keep going, keep going. They Big Suburban stop at the light. The dude dump, doom, 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 doom. Big got a car full of entourage. You know, part of entourage sitting behind him they see the same dude. They describe the same dude. It was a dude dressed like an FOI that shot Big. And it's people that ain't been questioned that people in Big, the driver, sitting behind Big, sitting on the side of Big, sitting behind people, sitting behind Big. You know, it was an off-duty security police that was in his own car following Big that seen who it was. If Greg Kading believe Pooch did it, then they gotta Pooch put Pooch pitch on TV and then put a Photoshop FOI suit on him. If Pooch did it. You see what I'm saying? So, oh man. So eyewitnesses describe a man dressed as an FOI. They probably couldn't believe FOI done that. Like, what the fuck FOI shooting Big for? And now Pussy Cone when he's got an argument with him, right? And so the case goes cold after that. You know, they bring in decorated cold case homicide detective Greg Kading. He omits eyewitness identification of the FOI address man. He omitted that. You know, he discounted Little Caesar's. Y'all know Little C Junior Mafia, big little homie, little brother, nephew, little cousin, right? Uh, you know, he omitted his testimony. Didn't I don't think he got testimony from the other security, the driver. Oh man, and then he 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 looks further in and said he puts the blame on Suge based on the confession, based on the coerced testimony of an alleged girlfriend. I don't know if it was one of his baby mama, Suge baby mama, of her. Greg Kading get a girl, a female known associate of Suge to say Suge paid her or told, because Suge was in jail for the Las Vegas incident, right? He was in jail. He wasn't supposed to get in no fight. He was out on parole, so he was in jail. But somehow, some way, she got some money, or Suge told her where to get some money. See, Greg Kading act like Suge went in jail. Suge was in jail, and he was in jail when Biggie got shot. Suge was. I think that's right. But Greg Kading wants to believe while Suge was in jail, he told this girl where to get some money and to pay this dude named Pooch to kill Biggie, right? And so if that's the case, while Suge was in jail, conspiracy to commit murder charges should have been brought against him while the girlfriend gets immunity. You see what I'm saying? Conspiracy to commit murder charges should have been brought against Suge and Pooch. And some people say Pooch was in jail. So, and then, rewind, he get into fake beef in 94, Tupac gets shot, and he blamed Big and Pussy Combs for that. He blamed Big and Pussy Combs for that. You see what I'm saying? And instead of saying we didn't do it, they want to be street tough as well. So, yeah, man. Yeah, you you know. Lil C's told Gene it was FOI. And Gene said the same FOI that looking at us at the party. And Lil C sitting behind Big. And Greg Kading did say he was drunk and ducking and running. Lil C said bullshit. But it's more people in the car with Big, right? So I'm just setting the record straight on this, man. Y'all seek the truth. Stop letting motherfucker tell you anything to sell you something. Seek the truth, want the real. That's all I'm saying. Seek the truth, want the real. Don't be entertained by no fake punk, sissy, weak, uneducated, lame, hating, jealous, dumb motherfucker. He dropped down in ninth grade, can't read, write, do math, none of that, right? Seek the truth. So all I'm seek the truth. What y'all gotta do. You understand? So yeah, man, that fake account very stupid. Now, Gene watched the street. Say that car pulled out. Pooch ain't come out of know that car. And I don't, they say some dude name. I don't know the dude name. I really don't know the dude name. I don't know the dude. You know what I'm saying? Gene also said in his latest video that David Mack, a suspect, was at the party, but documents and documentary put him in jail for bank robbery. I don't think he was at the party. So, but he friends with the FOI that they described. You see what I'm saying? So y'all do the math. Y'all do the math, right? So yeah, man, I'm finna go in a minute, but So I've been clearing. I hope I've been clearing some things up, man. I'm gonna talk about me for a minute. My father nephew, Rab, right? Richard Anthony Battle, aka Tony, right? I don't I try to break down snitching, right? I try to break down snitching. I can't remember if I talked about this or not. I mean, I know I talked about him and about, you know, people snitching and him in jail and being a liar and all that stuff. But, you know, I hear things, I see motherfucker just call me, he was calling me a snitch a lot. And he going on 60 years old and can't take responsibility for his own actions. I can't run around hang with men and women. Like I just can't do it. I didn't grow up. I've grown. I don't know, call it civilization, call it growth and development. I've grown. Right? I can't hang with a dude that shoot somebody and say, take the gun. Like I'm the man, you take the gun. If you shoot the motherfucker, be the man and own up to it. Why would you shoot a motherfucker? Right? Now I ain't saying this will happen, but I'm saying he can't take responsibility for himself, right? The dude was like, he don't like to be called a snitch, but he a snitch. You know what he did was snitching, right? I mean, it's borderline snitching, right? And because he brought somebody in the game that wasn't made for the game, right? And he come and snitch because he believed that uh I shouldn't have told the police on them dudes that broke in my house, right? He say, no, you was in the street, you rolling. No, I was not rolling. Now I don't know what being in the street was. I was not rolling. So then I had to think about it. I was not rolling. But the dude, and so we're talking about the dude, Rab, this is initial Rab, right? He would inform the dudes, Mr. Robinson, Otis, Carl, that he owned and would they like to get on. He would override my objection. Man, I don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with them. They don't roll out of. They ain't about birds, kilo. Don't do that. Right? Don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them, dude. I don't fuck with them. Don't do that. Right? I told him this repeatedly. No, man, now you hater. I don't fuck with them. They don't fuck with dope like this. You see what I'm saying? Don't fuck with them. He want to tell them dudes that, well, I got them, da. Why? You want to tell that jack boys that you got dope. They used to fuck with some stuff, but they ain't fucking with no cocaine, no large quantities of cocaine. Why would you tell some jack boys that? And this '04, no, this '03, '02, you know what I'm saying? This '03, '02, 2000, 2001. He tell and 20, 2007, 2006, 2007, they broke in my house. They broke in my house, right? And and so I told the police. Like I showed y'all the paperwork party, right? I told the police. I was not rolling. I don't know what being in the street mean. I was not rolling. And being in the street mean I'm gonna take the law in my own hands, I'll be in jail. I mean, the first thing you do is tell the police. I'm a victim of a crime. I wasn't rolling. Right? But he say, you shouldn't have told motherfucker. If you hadn't told them dudes that I would own, you own it, they wouldn't have been more tempted to break in my house. See, he run off at the mouth to the dude that got his homeboy 8 years in the federal penitentiary, got my name on the DA list, on the DA watch list. His name on the DA watch list. He was in jail when this boy went to jail, and I was gone. You see what I'm saying? And so our relationship has stopped. Our interaction has stopped. But I wasn't rolling. You see what I'm saying? And him running back the mouth, want to put people business in the street. See that snitching when I tell you I don't fuck with dudes, they don't have no money. He trying to push dope on them. You can't push dope on people that don't want it. A dumb dude. Then then he want. It's like he a hater, man. He want to put some dope on me that I ain't take. And I come to learn if I had dope on me in my house, just sitting on some dope in my house, and the DA raided me, and they probably rolled past here with the dogs and everything, sniffing around. If they raided me, they could have seized my house, and I never would have got it back. All because of him. And this my father's nephew. This my first cousin. The dude ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? He ain't shit. So I don't fuck with no dope. Don't fuck with him. I didn't dodge the bullet fucking with this man. Just guilty by association. You see what I'm saying? Man, so I told the police, you snitching. No, how's that snitching? You snitching, fucking with dudes, jack boys. Petty ass niggas don't like me, don't like you. Why would you tell somebody you own that will rob you? That don't make no sense. So, man, he wrong again. He not gonna win, he right. No way. He was made aware in advance. Greg Morgan of Farmington Hills ain't thorough. He was made aware that them dudes ain't shit. They steal. Why would you do that? Why would you keep messing with people that do that? So, yeah, man. I was gonna talk about faggoty, but he can't, man. I think he got suicidal tendencies from being shot in the face. I think he got post-traumatic stress disorder. I really don't like that dude. That dude is real toxic, real negative toxic. Real ignorant. So they want to be heard in the street, but when it's time to pull up, nigga, pull up. I meet you anywhere. They run. I'm saying what I got to say. And so they ought to say what they got to say about me if they have anything to say at all. Once again, I ain't seeking fame, but I'm the unknown, but they the pest. I don't want your fame. I'm not coming in the game being attached to y'all. Cause I think y'all lame. You can't even take to your Facebook and address some of this, to your YouTube and address some of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? See, Meech get caught in somebody stepped in for lying on him. That's why you don't take the YouTube. You see what I'm saying? And that's fake. When you lying, like you lying, you fake. You ain't no, you're fake mafias. Fake black mafia fakes. You understand? So I won't play with you. For real, I won't play with you. Yeah, man. I think dude got, and he like to throw the snitch tag around, like to call me a snitch, and say he streets. He he was swerving down that he's street and wants you to believe the general public that he is street. Whatever that means, he handled his business with no police. That's the definition I'm getting now. That a street person handled a business with no police. And so if he's streets and you got shot in the face by or Supreme and Herb set you up, but you ran to the feds. You not street, you a snitch. That's snitching. You didn't go get revenge never for being shot in the face and set up by Herb, Ja Rule, Chris, and Supreme. You see what I'm saying? You not street. You're rag. You in court testifying that they set you up and started their company from some alleged dope money. That's snitching. You not street. That's snitching. You know, some people even say you told on the real shooter who shot you to the detectives when you would come out your coma. You were snitching. You didn't say you didn't know you were snitching. That's a real snitch. You didn't go get you, you didn't go get it back in blood. You didn't shoot nobody, kill nobody. You snitched. You're a real snitch and still ain't telling nobody. Snitch on yourself and tell why anybody would shoot you in the face like that. That's what you need to do, faggoty son. While you bullshitting. You see what I'm saying? You a snitch and you gonna die a snitch. For real. That's why you're so depressed, bipolar. You know, you ain't real. You're fake. Black Mafia fake. You're fake, dude. You're fake. I ain't worried about y'all, man. You understand? So yeah, he probably messed up, man, cause Pussy Combs is dating his baby mama. You know, he got a son, another son he dating. And so y'all look up Daphne Joy, right? Y'all look up P. Diddy dating Daphne Joy, right? And he got a Faggoty Sin got a baby by Daphne Joy. Now Pussy Cone with her. And he hurt. And so he is attacking. And unknown me is, he wanna make me the brunt of that too. No, you direct your anger at who you are angry with, which is Pussy Cone. I don't want to play with you. You see what I'm saying? So, so all I'm saying, man, I don't want to play with these dudes, man. And he from what I understand, he's still paying child. So he gonna pay. I think his son like 8. He gonna pay child support till he about 18. And Pussy Comb singing big song, playing fellas like dummies. You see what I'm saying? To all my ladies getting money, playing fellas like dummies. You know, you think Pussy Comb spending some of your child support money, right? That ain't. Don't be mad at me, dude. I ain't with her. Don't be mad at me. Go be mad at him. You understand? You let it get away. You know what I mean? Daphne Joy. Dap. What's up, Dap? Oh, man. But see, he's the Faggoty Sin started that, man. He attacked. And I ain't a fan of Pussy Combs of Faggoty. I'm just saying what happened. He attacked uh, Pussy Comb first. He went after Sir Cock Vodka with effing. He attacked Pussy Comb every chance he get. He dissed his manhood, his sexuality. He talked about, called him all kind of gays on the low for wanting to take him shopping and things of that. And so Faggoty Sin started that. Faggoty Sin are all the beefy. Faggoty Sin started that. So and it looked like Pussy Combs internalized that and just this is him getting back at Faggoty, him dating Daphne. I'm saying that right? Yeah, Daphne. Daphne Joy, right? So, man, that's it, man. I hope I cleared the air with the truth as I know it. And like I'm saying, man, seek the truth. Stop taking the entertainment business side. Seek the truth, especially when it comes to liars. Seek the truth. That's all I'm telling you. Seek the truth. These dudes ain't shit. And I don't want to be on there. I got my own thing. You understand? I got my own thing. And you know, this is one of my own things. I got my own thing. You know, this one of my own things. I got my own thing. I ain't trying to be tagged with no bitch made fag banner, no fag boy banner, no gay unit banner. I don't want it. I ain't fucking with you. And don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with me. So, that being said, peace to the gods, peace to the earth, peace to all the righteous families on the planet Earth. This is your man, King Truth, as I lie 'em out.